Hello there, my Scorpio collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, getting into your energy. You got a Queen of Wands at Seven of Swords in you right now. So you got a fire sign energy you need to be mindful of. Mindful of who you're confiding in. It was the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands to the Seven of Swords here. So, prioritizing yourself here, Scorpio. What do you got going on? Scorpio, you need to be embodying the Virgo energy. So I don't know if you're Scorpio, Virgo rising, or Virgo, Scorpio rising. Ooh, Scorpios, I feel your ancestors around you. This is interesting. This is interesting with you. There's the Ace of Cups. There's the Ten of Pentacles. There's the Knight of Cups. There's the Six of Wands. Mindful of the Queen of Wands energy. Someone's trying to distract you. The Queen of Wands is in the Five of Wands energy here. Something here with the Virgo vibe. Four of Pentacles. There's the Capricorn vibe. There's the Hanged One energy. There to the Six of Cups. The Six of Swords. The Chariot vibe to the Eight of Cups. This is a relationship or partnership you're not in anymore. All this Cups energy with you, though, is interesting. Be mindful of the X energy. The Six of Cups to the Six of Swords, the Chariot vibe, the Eight of Cups, there to the Queen of Cups. No X vibes with you. That's why you're moving kind of counterintuitively to this option or opportunity with you. Who gave you the best advice? You got some good advice, some good words of wisdom. I feel like this is from someone that's not in your energy. Those of you that like poetry, or those of you that like quotes, because this is given like well, it's given Voltaire vibes, but if you're not much into Voltaire, right, it's kind of given that energy with you. Eight of Swords, there with the High Priestess energy. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, there with the Knight of Pentacles, there with the... Oh. Some of you not so lucky in love, or some of you mindful of your relationships or partnerships. Don't confuse the two, and don't intermingle the two. Because now you're pulling, yeah, that Queen of Wands energy, that makes sense. Because now you're pulling, what's love got to do with it? Nothing according to this. This is more romantic energy with you. Probably more friendship vibes. If it's not romance based with you. And definitely when it comes to who you work with. So depending upon your group dynamics, your work dynamics. The Knight of Wands, the Aquarius, the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, the Four of Swords. You need to be mindful of couples. Anyone that comes to you that's in like a partnership. It could be couples vibe with you, or it could be like partnership vibes, because there's the King of Wands. Well, y'all need to avoid any exes or anyone associated with your exes. Some of you, this is mindful of the partying vibes, Scorpios. Now take what's yours and leave what's not, because getting into your energy, some of you are taking, and you're making some pretty unnecessary risks right now, which for some of you, why? I feel like you need to be asking yourself why. Go back to the words of wisdom. What's the best advice you've gotten? This is like going back to the classics. So those of you, if you like, if you can like quote, you have your favorite authors or poets that you quote, or you have your favorite sayings. It's given like the Stoic type vibes. A lot of like classical sort of energy here. So Voltaire, anything along that lines. Ooh, not so lucky with regard to the interpersonals, though. Some of you mindful of that. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands energy are interchangeable with you. But the King of Wands and Queen of Wands feels like they're in a relationship or partnership. Again, work, love, life vibes with you. What's the best advice you've gotten? And some of you mindful of who you're confiding in as well. The High Priestess energy there with the Eight of Swords. Scorpio, some of you need a cold read. So that way you're not just like getting like the same the same type of vibes here, because that could be where your the communication isn't quite working out. High Priestess energy could be HR vibes as well when it comes to you, Scorpios. Let's just be honest with this Pentacle energy here. And the Ace of Pentacles there with the Eight of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. The King and Queen of Wands are messy. I don't know if that's a romantic vibe with you or it's those that kind of inspire you, but they come as a couple. It's a couple, or they come as a pair. So you don't see one without the other, or they're kind of interchangeable people, or they're pretty much. Do you know about this? Is this someone in a relationship or partnership? So I don't know. Whoever the fuck you're confiding in, some of you need to speak less, listen more, and some of you just like prioritize yourself here. The King Queen of Wands energy with you. Yeah, someone ain't telling you the truth. Or you have like the Queen of Wands over here telling you one thing and the King of Wands telling you another thing, but they're kind of directing your decision making without you realizing it. Some of you, especially when it comes to workplace options or workplace opportunities with you. King and Queen of Wands work together. It feels like two separate options or opportunities, but they work together. They're like it's like a partnership. It feels more like a partnership than like a romantic vibe. Way to invest. What's the best advice you've gotten? And this is like someone that isn't like in your energy, or they're not someone that you're in conversation with, or this is like the best advice that you get. This is if you have a favorite quotation, you have a favorite poem or saying or something like that. Those of you that love like the classics, or you have any of those posters or anything like that that have like your favorite saying on it. Doesn't have to be like the classics, but it's kind of what inspires you. Ooh, Scorpios. The sun and the stars here. What's your favorite astrologer? Pay attention to the astrology of something, Scorpio. Some of you definitely know X energy. No X energy and the King and Queen of Wands. If there's any kind of association with anyone dealing with your X energy, yeah, you all need to just you need to quit having those conversations. Because the King and Queen of Wands work together. They're together. Whether it's, I don't feel like it's a romantic vibe, but you know. Ooh. Prioritize yourself. King of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Aye, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is directing the King and Queen of Wands. But the King of Swords has their own priorities in place here. Aye, Scorpios. The only person you can trust is yourself, and hopefully you feel like you're making smart choices here, Scorpio, so that you do trust your decision making. But now is definitely not the time for any unnecessary risks. And you need more of like a cold reading type vibe. So make sure that you're not just like getting like the same sort of vibe. Some of you, that High Priestess energy feels more like HR vibe. So you could have HR kind of fucking with your vibe here. Because the King and Queen of Wands work together. But you might not realize that they are like working together. One's a positive and one's a negative. But together they're directing your decision making. Okay. Take what's yours, leave what's not here, Scorpio. No unnecessary risks. Prioritize yourself. And some of you, what's the best advice you've gotten from this is like your favorite saying, your favorite poem, your favorite music. If you have anything like your favorite saying or anything on a poster or something like that, go back to that. Or this could be the best advice you got from someone who's no longer in your energy. Oh, Scorpios. Pay attention. King, Queen of Wands with you and that King of Swords. What's with the King of Swords? Yeah, the King of Swords. Is it a very positive vibe with you? The King of Swords is directing the King and Queen of Wands. They are that Five of Swords and that Five of Pentacles. Boy. Those of you avoid any exes or anyone associated with your exes. Some of you just don't talk about your exes because the King, Queen of Wands are not, they're not going to be a positive vibe for you. They're kind of directing your decision making until you prioritize yourself. So you're not being herded into a certain kind of a vibe here. No unnecessary risk taking as well. No unnecessary risk. Some of you, now isn't the time to be dating anyway. That's what makes the difference. Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Lovers, the World, the Judgment there at the Four Cups. What's love got to do with it? Those of you dealing with the fire sign energy, because that's given Sagittarius vibes, because Tina Turner's a Sagittarius, but now you got the Aries vibe here, so no unnecessary risks. Some of you, now isn't the time to date anyway. Definitely no unnecessary risks. And you shouldn't be talking about any ex energy as well. King, Queen of Wands, there with that King of Swords energy. But that dynamic isn't working out much anymore either. With that Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Some of you, HR could be giving you the runaround on something. So, peace, love, and light, Scorpios.